Modern women seem to have all missed the memo that school is out and men are done with their stupid tests. We've got a fun one for you here today from Alpha Central titled, "She tried to test her husband and got kicked out instantly," because of course, guys, that's what you want from your wife. You want a woman who tests you. Let's jump right into it.
I'm so mad he's taken.
Huh?
I'm so mad he's taken.
You're mad he's taken? Who's taken?
We would look so cute together.
What?
I'm mad he's taken. We would look so cute together.
Get out.
You didn't
Get
even
out.
see who it was. You're not gonna
Okay,
ask
get out.
who it
Nope.
is?
Get out.
Look at him.
Get out.
He's so cute.
Get out.
No. I'm not gonna get out.
For context, she's trying to get him to take a look at a picture of him on her phone. It's supposed to be this cute gesture, but it just comes off as manipulative and mean-spirited. This kind of stuff is really annoying to men.
Oh,
I'm just mad that he's taken.
Okay, so get out.
Why don't you look at him and you'll see, you'll understand. Now shut my door.
She didn't do that to try and make him feel good or to let him know that she cares. She did it because she wanted to toy with his feelings to create content for her channel. That is absolutely disgusting.
I think on feminism.
I don't support feminism.
Why not?
Because I think for a woman it's very important to be with a man. First of all, human is human. And second, I was born and raised in a country where women love men. And we respect them and we want to make their life happier, easier. And we love that, you know, like we love this feeling to make our men happy.
It's weird how she is saying all of the things that men like to hear, and she could be genuine with everything she's saying, but it's difficult to believe her when she's saying those things while dressed like that.
And here's a big difference between European or Muslim. I'm totally fine with that cultures, but I don't know.
Why do you think the women here are so brainwashed and they don't think like that anymore?
American ones?
Yeah.
I think because they're like too strong, and to be honest, I really think that American guys are kind of scared of them. I don't know why, because they're too much independent. Like, I can open a door, I can do this, and I'm like, okay, baby, you can.
It is insane how women think that men are just afraid of womanists, even though we're not afraid of them at all. We're annoyed by them, tired of them, and laughing endlessly at them, but we are most certainly not scared of them. Just a quick reminder for you guys, make sure you go and check out my second channel, by the way, for some more content. The link is in the pinned comment. Make sure you take a look after this video.
Recently divorced and kind of figuring out this new way of life. I was married for 23 years and with that person for 3 years prior. So for a total of 26 years of my life, I have been out of the game of dating, making friends, going out, and stuff like that as a single woman in her 40s. Yeah, I'm 47. So I've raised children. My children are adult children now. And it's kind of interesting because it's so lonely at this stage in life after divorce.
She's acting like getting divorced at 50 is somehow a normal thing to do. And the sad part is how these women are trying to normalize it. But of course, it won't be normal. It just makes the sideshow all the more obvious.
My name is Elizabeth. I am 27. I am a full-time mom, a dancer, and a OF creator.
You have one kid, two kids? How many kids do you have?
4 kids.
4 kids? All the same father or different fathers?
Different fathers.
For all 4?
Yes.
What?
Is that like hard to manage at times? Like, do you find that difficult?
I honestly only have to deal with 2 of them.
So 2 of the fathers are not really in the picture. 2 are.
Yeah.
Do you want more kids?
No,
or?
my tubes are tied.
Tubes are tied?
Yeah.
You really do have to feel bad for her children. Those kids have had no chance of having a normal or healthy life, and it's all thanks to their mother's horrible life decisions. They're getting punished for absolutely no reason.
I was supposed to have them tied after my daughter.
How old did you say you were?
I'm 27.
So you had your first kid at like 18?
Yeah.
So how's that been?
I'm a single mom of 4. 3 of my kids have autism.
3 of them
3.
have autism.
Diagnosed. And then my daughter has like medical issues on top of that.
And you pay your bills with OF and essentially.
Yeah, with OF, I'm not as active on OF as I should be, financially like I should be. I just recently started dancing, which has been paying my bills. One of the kids' dad, the oldest, he's on child support when he chooses to be, and then the baby's dad helps me a lot.
The more she speaks, the worse it gets. Deadbeat fathers, OF content, zero stability. Her kids didn't ask for any of that. And oftentimes, by the way, when women describe their quote-unquote deadbeat fathers, usually they have just removed these men from the family. And the sad part is how more and more common this is becoming. There is no way you can make a woman like that ever satisfied. Even if she did have a sweater, she would still find a reason to be angry at her husband. There's no winning with a wife like that.
Watching Pop the Balloon has me convinced that women do not know what they want at all. Okay, this one girl said, "You are fine, you are so handsome, but I just don't like that your pants don't cover your ankles." Another girl said, I like my men in more streetwear. This is a dating show. You were supposed to come like you was on a date, and she was dressed up.
The types of women who go on those dating shows are just looking to create viral moments in hopes of getting internet fame. That's why they reject perfectly good men for stupid reasons.
Not in no streetwear. So they was perfectly matched that day. And then this one girl said, "He's just smiling, and I'm not much of a smiler." What the I'm convinced. I'm convinced y'all don't know what y'all want. This is the petty reason that y'all not dating men.
A lot of the men they reject, they just do so for the sake of rejecting them. Even when presented with men who are willing to take a chance on them, she has to shoot them down to give herself a boost to her extremely fragile ego.
Were y'all practicing like you were in the same dude together, or you were in the same dude and you didn't know? I need some clarification here. Also, does that mean they're going to be siblings and cousins? Couplings? They're couplings. Thank God I never found myself in that predicament.
What makes this whole thing deeply disturbing is how they're trying to turn this incredibly humiliating act of degeneracy into a cute viral moment for Instagram. This is going to have some serious repercussions, and they are acting like it's no big deal.
I'm 32, so I'm in the dating zone.
You've only dated one man. That means you've dated women?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you need high value?
Most of the guys that I have come in contact with, they strive for you to be businesswoman and work. I do desire to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to cater to the home.
See, this is one of the problems you ladies have. You have this really chaotic relationship picture.
Mm-hmm.
I like women, I like men. I'm celibate for spiritual reasons.
Whenever a modern woman tries to proclaim that she's celibate, that's just a clear-cut sign that average men need to go through an obscene amount of tests that Chad and the bad boys didn't have to take. Too much work for virtually no payoff for men.
But then I want to turn around and be a stay-at-home housewife with a high-value man. If I threw a bunch of puzzle pieces out and tried to make it all make sense, I'd have a better chance than putting some of this stuff together. I don't know why you ladies make this so complex. Mm-hmm. And then when asked, it's outside. You sound like a whole chaos, man. So when you say men want you to do such and so forth, you ain't had a man in 4 years. God damn! I'm just saying dating.
Right.
So how can you say what men do or don't?
That's true. That's just off observations from other people's experiences.
Exactly. Relationships have become a theoretical exercise with you ladies.
There is no standard definition for quote-unquote high value. It's just a buzz phrase that modern women use to describe men that are almost impossible. They want the impossible and then complain when they can't make the impossible happen.
Doesn't matter whose name it is under. All that matters is that we're divorced and this house which I've paid for isn't for you.
Well, you haven't paid for it if it's not under your name, no?
Well, no, it doesn't matter whose name it is for.
Well, it does, because we were together.
Okay, well, I bought this house as a gift for my mum.
Well, why are we living in it then?
Because it doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because if you
Well,
divorce...
no, yeah, we're not living in it anymore, are we? Well, I am.
So how long are we going to keep that a surprise for then?
It doesn't matter. You didn't pay a single penny for the house.
I contributed my fair share to this place.
How did you?
Cooking, cleaning, one less thing for you to do.
Oh, well, congratulations.
That was the
You can cook and
agreement.
clean somewhere else. Look, you divorced me, okay, yeah? You have no right to this house.
I'm sorry, but cooking and cleaning do not entitle you to partial ownership of a house. This used to be common sense, right? This is just what people do in their everyday lives. It doesn't entitle you to a man's assets.
I knew that this was going to come because since we first got married or whatever, that's all you're interested in. You're only interested in the financial side of stuff. And then when it's a family, things start to go a bit low. You call for a divorce. Cool, I'll let you have that divorce.
No.
But when I bought this house, I put this house in my mum's name. I bought this house as a gift for my mum.
So you had no right to lie to me about it.
I didn't lie to you. Didn't lie to you at all.
You said that you bought the
We
house.
lived in the house. I did buy the house. I bought the house.
So why did you not tell me when you bought the house?
I didn't need
Under your name?
to because it wasn't your business.
But we were together. We were married.
Well, we're not now. We're not now. You divorced me. And it's clear to see why you divorced me.
Yeah, because you're a liar.
I'm not lying, Stacey. You divorced me because that's what you was interested in. And then when business became a bit low, since COVID, you wasn't there.
That guy was pretty smart for leaving the house in his mother's name, but it's also rather tragic how this is becoming more and more common these days. But men have to do what they have to do to protect themselves, it seems.
I let social media influence me too much. Last year I cheated on my ex because I thought he was a bum, because he wasn't funding me to have a luxury lifestyle like I see others have on TikTok. Just the amount of brain cells you lose when you read sentences like this, bro, is crazy. The whole time he was saving money to adopt his nephews. I want him back, but he hates me now. My bro didn't just dodge a bullet. He dodged a whole rocket from a rocket launcher, brother. But hey, on the good side, even though she probably lost a good person in her life, at least she learned the lesson, brother. This thing right now is like a pandemic on the social media. People compare themselves to what they see on the internet. And this is what makes them unhappy, just because they cannot look at their own lives and live in their own world. And I really wish more people would understand this.
It is true that social media has done a lot to poison the minds of modern women, but you can't blame social media for acting like an entitled brat. Social media didn't make her do anything. That was all on her.
How do you think this is affecting me? It's the lowest I've ever felt. I've never been given the chance to be there for my son, and it's all because she lied to me. She robbed me of the chance to be a father, and now I never had a father growing up. Now I'm doing the same thing to my son, but not because I wanted to. Darla did this to me. Look, she's heartless. She lied all these years and just casually tells me the truth because she finally feels bad about it. What kind of person is that?
Yeah, I just want to say I am so deeply sorry, and I know I've messed up.
She has no idea how insulting she sounds right now. I'm sorry, I messed up means absolutely nothing, but women like this just assume that this is what men want to hear. But saying I'm sorry doesn't erase what she did. It honestly just makes it worse.
Beyond, I know I messed up so bad.
Again with the sorry. Look, you robbed me of a chance to be a father. You know my family history, all right? You know I grew up without a dad, and now I'm reliving that same thing, but not because of my own fault. It's your fault. Now I can never get that back with my son.
It's not too late, Kenny. It's really not too late. Like, you can still be a father. You can still be there for him now. I know this is messed up what I did, but don't take it out on him. That you can still be there.
My son calls your boyfriend dad, all right? My son is a stranger to me. I am a stranger to my own son, and it's because of your lies. I've nothing to do with that.
I'm sorry. Like, that
really
wasn't my intention. That wasn't my
She lied to him, manipulated his child against him, and treated him like complete crap. But now she's begging for forgiveness and trying to get him to clean up the mess that she made. The amount of pain that she's willing to deal to this guy is just absolutely unreal.
Do you agree that we all grieve different? I slept with 4 guys in 1 week. Yep. This was around the time when I was grieving my marriage, though. I was grieving my marriage, and I was going through serious depression this one time. This was actually about a year to a year and a half after I had gotten divorced, and I did the filing for the divorce, yes. I had with 4 men, all in 1 week.
She didn't grieve the divorce at all. She filed for divorce and then she went out to party. She slept with 4 different dudes in a week and then apparently only starts to quote unquote regret it a year later. Yeah, right.
No, I can't be the only one. I just feel like women might not be for me.
Let me just say that the dating of lesbians, okay, is trash, okay? It is absolutely trash.
I can't be the only lesbian stud, whatever you want to call it, that is actually getting tired of dealing with women.
Oh, well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
It doesn't seem all that long ago when modern women were going online and threatening to date other women just to spite us, but the best part is how they still want to blame us for the fact that dating other women is a terrible idea for them. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here, drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.